Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Top 400 Mythic, we're playing the best Reanimator deck in Standard. It's Jeskai. You guys don't like Jeskai. I know you don't like to click on Jeskai thumbnails, I don't know why, but you need to, because this is the best Reanimator package you can possibly find. First off, we had Faithful Mending. Azorius Control was in the top 3 performing decks in Mythic last season, just behind Mono White Aggro, in part because of this card. This card plus Sunset Revelry basically allowed Azorius Control to brickwall every single aggro deck and stall out until it hit its win cons. And so Faithful Mending is very good. Gain 2 life is huge against aggro, including against mono red, gives you some life gain potential, plus all the filtering and the flashback. This card is essential. And then in red, we have the Brass's Tunnel Grinder. 3 mana, discard your entire hand, draw that many cards, +1. Absolutely massive. Between these 2 cards and also the Collector's Vault, which we'll get to in a second, you're just always going to be able to reanimate really early. It just adds so much consistency to the deck to hit the cards you need and also hit the cards you don't need into the graveyard where they can be reanimated. Collector's Vault is huge. 2 mana, plop it down, then pay 2 and tap, draw a card, then discard the card you want to reanimate, and then create the treasure token to reanimate it a turn faster. Between 4 copies of Collector's Vault and 4 copies of the 4 mana Reanimator Abuelo's Awakening, you're very frequently going to be able to reanimate on 4, either Collector's Vault plus Repair and Recharge or straight up the 4 mana Awakening. And there are not a lot of creature decks that can stand up to a turn 4 portal that about ends the game on the spot. There is one thing that really slows this deck down, and its name is Thalia, and so you're absolutely running 4 copies of Voltage Surge. In early access, I was playing Strangle here, 1 mana, deal 3, but Voltage Surge is just a strict upgrade. First off, it's at instant speed, so you can pick off Thalia on your opponent's turn. 1 mana, deal 2 damage. The second half to deal 4 damage by sacking an artifact is extremely easy to pull off in this deck. The Vault itself is an artifact. It creates a treasure token, which is an artifact. Tunnel Grinder can easily be sacked. You're almost never ever going to hard cast a permanent spell, so the second half is useless. You're totally free to sack the Tunnel Grinder to Voltage Surge to get that 4 damage. Celestis is an artifact. Repair and Recharge actually creates an artifact Power Stone token, which is a line of text I don't think about often, and you could always sack your Mindbreaker and Portal. So if you need the 4 damage to pick off an Adeline or a Planeswalker, you're almost always going to have it available. Voltage Surge is great. Last things to talk about, against aggro, Portal is the clear win con. It really does just end games on the spot. So the question is, what do you do against control if they're not running any creatures? The answer is you need to run at least 1 creature. And we're trying out the Mindbreaker here. During early access, I ran the Thunderhulk just to show off a new card, but this is probably not going to be the best one. I like the Mindbreaker. Part of it is because it goes with Jace, which we'll talk about shortly, but if you're only going to have 1 creature, I think the ability to mill the opponent out and potentially unearth the Mindbreaker, swing in, drop them from 30 to 15 cards, and then slam Jace and mill out the other 15 is very good. Still, it is a creature, and against control, it can always be Sunfalled away and exiled where you can't get it back, so you still need 1 more win con, pure win con, and that is Jace. So the thing is, Repair and Recharge can actually get back Planeswalkers too, not just artifacts and enchantments, which means you effectively have a total of 5 copies of Jace in the deck for a total mill of 75 mills. That's good enough to win. Jace does not die to Sunfall, so basically the only way your opponent can get rid of this for sure is if they have, what is that card called? Farewell. Farewell to exile the graveyard. And that's pretty unlikely. So this is the ultimate win con versus control, and the Mindbreaker helps facilitate that because you can unearth it and sneak in there and mill half the library. There's only 1 card I would possibly change in the deck, and that is you could potentially swap out the Mindbreaker for the Steel Seraph. It could always be played on 3, which could be crucial against mono white or mono red. It can give itself lifelink. All of that could be very important. Coming back turn 6 or reanimated, whatever, it's a 5/4 flyer. Again, can pop lifelink on that thing against aggro. I can see that being very good. And against control, if they've discarded all their Sunfalls away because they don't think you have any creatures, the other thing you have to worry about is the Wandering Emperor exile. And of course, if you attack with the Mindbreaker, it could just get exiled immediately, although you would still get the attacking trigger. Whereas a Steel Seraph could give itself Vigilance and avoid the Emperor exile. So that's the only other card I would really consider swapping into the deck. Otherwise, just very solid and extremely consistent. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw with the Grinder. I think you can still keep this just because the Grinder's so good. Ooh, it's a mirror. Well, that counterspell on 3 is going to be painful. Restless Reef. Please don't do nothing. I don't like that. That doesn't make me feel good. I'd love it if he tapped out this turn. No tap out there. Come on, do something. Do something, come on. Tap out for Kaitso, I'll take it. I mean, they'll have the counterspell open for our Reanimator turn, but you gotta try. Okay, I mean, technically, we could just use these three. We keep the land, we Awakening the Multiverse, and we cast the portal from hand. That's like a way to do it. I kind of doubt they're not going to have a counterspell open here. We have the next... Oh, baby, it's a lot of Reanimator. All right, that was a huge draw. Hopefully, eventually they run out of counterspells, but that was big there. Pop us for 1. Take the draw, do nothing, hold up and make disappear, or Urtai Resurrected. We got a lot of Reanimator in hand, though. They could have Graveyard Trespasser. They could have Graveyard Hate they want to do here instead. But they can't get everything. Siren. Okay. Map token. 2 mana open. Hit a land. I mean, we will absolutely go for it here. Attempt number 1. Here we come. Pay 0. Get back the multiverse. Yep, there's a Knight Spear, but how many you got? Because we got 2 Reanimators in hand. So it ain't over yet. Just you, hold back the Siren. Why are we holding back the Siren? Five mana open. Okay. It's the same thing. We just run it out again. If they're going to counter this one, I guess you do an Awakening again. I mean, that's the card we least want. X equals 1's fine. We can't Surge the Kaito to death anyway, unless we sacrifice the Grinder, which I don't know is necessarily the best. That might not actually be a bad option. How is this really important to us? Whenever you cast a permanent spell, Discover. We basically never cast permanent spells. I think you could actually try to take out Kaito here and be fine. Let's make sure to leave open red if we can. We'll try one with the Multiverse again. Leave open red, and we can drop off the Grinder. I don't think you really need it. Actually resolves, and so we resolve Portal as well here. For 0 from the hand. They might counter this, and then kill the Multiverse. Cut down there. Sure. Is this thing an artifact? It's an enchantment creature. Alright, otherwise we could sack it to Voltage Surge. Resolves. Okay. Alright, and we will drop off the Grinder then. Okay, we're in the game. So this is just straight removal, a couple counter spells, and then Gix and Kaito. I think we could be okay here. Ah, next Kaito. All right, a little more interesting than I thought.
So this is my opponent. I'm not impressed. I've got the technological
2/2 drone. Lose 2 life, gain 2 life. Mindbreaker could come back now. It's probably better than their map token. We'll go land. We could wait one more turn for Make Disappear. I guess they'll always have the token to sack to it, but they might not leave open mana. I think it's worth waiting one more turn. I don't think we need to go for it right now. We also don't have anything exciting to play from hand anyway. So we'll go for Repair and Recharge next turn. Try to get under Make Disappear, although if they have, you know, they can always casualty their creature. Sack a non-token creature, that's fine. We'll get it back next turn anyway, so that's not an issue. We could bounce the token. Don't think I feel the need to do that now. So they can do the Kaito thing. Drop to 16. Let's see if they take the option. I rarely see this card played. No, they do nothing. Shelly. That's an issue. We could bounce it, obviously. We're gonna try to get back the, Oh, we can just get back Portal here. So I guess you do nothing and see if they hit the counterspell.
Sometimes the winning move is to sit and watch.
Still 2 mana open. Ideally, we don't see Make Disappear mana, but we can't really do too much about that. Alright, we'll get back the Mindbreaker again. And we take the draw. Volt. And we see if they have Make to Spear or not. We need to take the portal here. They don't have it. That's huge. We live another day. We do go down 2 life, which is interesting. Playing the Volts. Let's just draw a discard. I think that's worth it. Edict, second non-token creature. That's okay. Comes back anyway. They have 42 cards. So Mill is a while away, but Mill could be the win con here. Shelly returns. Could bounce on upkeep.
Phyrexia's secrets won't stay hidden.
Hmm.
I got someone on the inside who can
Get back there. Sheldred's pretty good. And get back our Mindbreaker, I think. Although the Siren would help us get through lands a little easier. But if we're potentially going to mail them out, I think we'll just go Mindbreaker. We could bounce theirs to draw better, but we have our own Sheldred to negate it, so I don't think that's the play. Okay, let's take the first draw discard. Been a land. Triggers. Volt. Let's try again. Grinder. Okay. We could cast you now to draw a single card. I think you wait till next turn. It gets slightly better. Although we want to spend our mana. We can spend our mana on the Volt next turn too. Do you do this for a single card? Nah, I think you wait for the Volt. Hopefully they can't pick off Sheldred here. Alright, cannot block there.
I'll handle this one.
Draw a discard. Sheldred's still alive. Trigger, trigger. They need their go for the throats badly. Cycle, they're looking for it. I mean, we get it back. They just get in for some damage this turn. Do nothing. Now who we get back? Just Sirens, I guess, but we can use the map tokens to filter the deck. Sack a non-token creature. We'll lose the Mindbreaker here. We're not... I think you just need Sheldred to keep filtering. Non-token creature. Can't power up a creature land. Yeah, we're good here. Alright, the map tokens are freebies for now. Because I can get land into the hand, which can be discarded to the grinder. I guess we're drawing first, fine. More land, okay. Let's pump a flyer. Mending on top. I guess we can bin you and cast it immediately. And we can do this again. Land on top makes the grinder bigger. Go for that next. Okay, land. There's the next portal, that's nice. We do drop low here. That's okay. We're the turn player, so our triggers go on the stack first, and then theirs do. So we have to be mindful of that, as long as we don't draw, 6 cards in a row. We can't portal this turn. We can do a series of mendings. We can also use the Collector's Vault, I think, which is even better. We just want to be able to hardcast portal next turn, I suppose. Attacking is okay, because they either trade or don't. I think this is fine here. Jump there. Okay, they keep their Sheldred. And we'll likely look to Volt twice this turn. Just to make sure we have enough treasure to do portal and whatever else we want to do this coming turn. Cut down on you. Fine. Can't block? Alright.
You can't fight what you can't see.
Attack. Maybe to be safe, we'll take the mendings. We have plenty of mana, right? We have plenty of mana. Let's just take some mendings here. We'll have to discard whatever we draw. Maybe this one's better to start. Land can go. I think the grinder can go at this point. Alright, that's sufficient. I don't feel the need to waste any treasure. We're set up to portal this coming turn fairly safely. They bound Sheldred. It's safe from portal. Unless they recast it. Alright, well, they're all tapped out, so we get to portal here. Guess they get one more draw to draw into the counterspell.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Okay, no attacking or blocking.
I can run circles around
36 cards. Alright, portal time. Here comes the Mindbreaker. Here comes the Siren again. Draw up. We have 30 cards left. Here comes portal. 2 mana open. Scoop. Alright, good game. On the draw with Mending. I think we can keep this. White, do nothing. Okay, we'll go Beach on 1, Mending on 2. We have no Reanimator stuff yet. Field of Ruin. Mono white control. Okay, we will Mending here. We only have 1 basic, so we'll see. Hopefully we don't draw it. Virtue of Loyalty. Yeah. Okay. Don't love that. I think we'll still Mending here. It's not a creature to get back with Portal. Eat it. Down to 18. Mirrex. Tap out for Wedding Announcement. Alright. Well. Let's see. Nice, repair and recharge. So, well, the Multiverse can definitely go. Even the Mindbreaker can go here. I don't think we're going to hardcast either of these things ever. The Jig is up, though. More Mending is okay. All we need at this point is land. So, Tunnel Grinding is the fastest way to more land. Mending's not bad. Tunnel Grind's a little more efficient, though. I think you just grind here. Ban you, ban you, ban you. Keep the Reanimator stuff. Mendings can be cast back next turn anyway. Alright, there's land and ramp. So we can go land Celestis and no Mending in hand, that's too bad. Now we're only getting back a Multiverse here, and not a Portal. So we will need answers. Revelry, that's an expensive turn. Attack with both, draw the card, down to 16. More land for us. I think it's just Celestis tap land here. There's not really a whole lot else we can do. Okay, I mean, we can reanimate the Multiverse next turn. Let's see how much damage we take here. Mirrex token's also kind of an issue for us, in general. That's one target for March. I guess it'll be expensive for them to target the real stuff, though. Attack just with 1. They want the creature. Now they want the draw. Down to 13. Okay. See, we repair here to start, but it's not game over yet. Want the Multiverse. Collector's Vault on top. Do you really want to cast that for free? I think Mending's probably the better cast. It looks like we can't actually do that for free because it's flashback. We could also get back the Mindbreaker immediately as a blocker, but they probably have removal ready for it eventually. So I think we'll just play things off the top. Another Vault on top. Not great. We can do a lot of Mending though and gain a bunch of life. Emperor flash in now. Maybe plus to add pressure. I think they're trying to get us dead. Now they make a blocker. All right, down to 8. We're getting low here. We do need some good stuff. We need some stuff to go right. We need to get to a portal ASAP, basically. We could also just double mending this turn to get back some life, but I still think I'll have an answer for the Mindbreaker immediately. I think we begin with a mending here. And look for something off the top that's good to cast with Multiverse. I guess the Volts can go. And we'll mending again. Come on, give me something good on top. More land. So I don't want to get back the Mindbreaker. I think we go mending again for 0 now. Awakening. Again, nothing to really reanimate here. Okay, that was a lot of digging. We didn't accomplish a whole lot that turn. They have 8 plus damage this turn, 8, 9. We can run it back again, but we need a portal ASAP. Even still, we have to deal with the Mirrex token. 9 damage to the face. Down to 5. See if they hold up a mana. They tap out for Virtue of Loyalty. Alright, so portal is good here if we can get it. Not a portal. We can always zap away the Emperor. I believe we're starting with mendings again here. Well, in the Multiverse, that's a card. We like the Voltage Surge. The Awakenings are cheaper. Land isn't bad. Let's just Voltage Surge still. Awakenings can get... I think you want to discard the Awakenings here. Or the Multiverse and the Awakening. I guess we can cast the one with the Multiverse for free from hand. Let's just do that. I think let's do it like this. Okay, here's our free spell for turn. And we'll go ahead and mending again. Come on, get me to a portal. Come on, deck. Come on. We still want to play land this turn. You guys can go. Land off the top. Oh, we're on top. We're not getting there. Okay, so it's repair the Mindbreaker for free, I guess. That's kind of all we got here. We have a blocker. I don't know if it's enough. We could Voltage Surge one of these things instead of the Emperor, which we might have to do just to survive. We'll take 1, though. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted to do with the turn. Okay, we've dug pretty hard. We might lose this game. Ossify, who are we taking here? Our only blocker, I suppose? Yeah, that's game. We can't stop that. We're going to take 1 pain land damage, drop to 8. And then, yeah, just couldn't dig fast enough. 27 cards left, 0 portals. So we can take this thing with Voltage Surge, but it does not matter. 1 pain land, exactly down to 8. We can submit, you know, either the Vaults or the Power Stone token. And they have exactly 8. Even if we did get through this turn, I still worry about the Mirrex token. Like, that would give us some trouble versus Portal. So, I give them the good game. They got us. I think, you know, we dug as hard as we could, and we didn't quite get there. Definitely could win this game in best of 3. But, yeah, didn't get there this time. Good game. Opponent goes first. I guess we can keep this. We can Volt on 2. Orlando nice. It's mono white. Well, we're not going to be able to Thalia anyway. I guess we could Voltage Surge this first guy. Still be fine. Okay. Intrepid. Alright. There's that guy that gets bolted. One to the face. Awakening, nice. Volt. See if we can live long enough. See if Thalia comes down. It is Thalia. Unfortunately, we wasted the Voltage Surge. Okay, life got harder. So So we need to land pretty badly here. Knight Errant. Okay. That takes some pressure off. And they can't play a Peacekeeper this turn. Officer. Alright, so we're discarding the portal here and trying to get it back. There's the land too. Jace, don't need you now. And we can Abuelo's Awakening for X equals 0. Just get back portal. Alright, we're in the game. Even through Thalia. Ah, they leave Thalia. Alright, pressure's low then. Ossify. Take the portal. No problem. Sorry, no pump. Eat 2. More land for us. So we just want to discard one with the multiverse, I suppose. So we can't do anything else. We don't have enough to Jace as well. So I guess that's all here. We could play out the Collector's Vault. I'm just not sure we need multiple of them. Maybe this is a discard target eventually. Maybe we can get one more of these out. Alright, down 5. Well, the multiverse has got to hit pretty hard here. Land. Bin you. Land. Okay, so we can get back one with the multiverse. Something good has got to be on top, though. We can use the treasure. Maybe there might be land on top. Let's hope this is enough. We're getting low here. Mending on top. Okay. How good is Jace for 1? It's maybe not that bad, actually. How much loyalty does it come in with? Oh, we just won't pay the completed cost? I think Jace is okay here. Plus onto you. See what that last card is. Root of Cathar. Take nothing. Alright. Celestis on top. We can take full price Celestis, I suppose, to start. We're looking for something expensive on top here. For 4. That's okay, because we can always one with the multiverse or something later. Land on top. Tunnel Grind. We could full price that again. For 4. That'd be our last spell. We already played land for turn, right? We still have the Celestis. We'll get rid of both. We're looking for something free to cast. There's the portal. Nice. There we go. Whew. Hot dog. Yeah. Let's go. Beaten up on mono whites. This is not an amazing opening hand. It's a lot of land. And not as much filtering. I think you mull this. This is vastly better. We'll keep this. Put back 1 grinder here. Keep the lands. Selesnya. Okay, fast land to start. Humans. Thalia, great. Too bad we don't have Voltage Surge anymore, but that's just life. Vanguard, pump it up, give it Ward 1. Exciting. Down to 17. Okay, it's land mending this turn. Melira. That's actually interesting tech against the portal. Okay, eat a bunch. And mending here. There's the Awakening, if we can get to it. I guess we could just spin the Multiverse. It'll still get taxed. That's interesting. We might cycle Sekenza this turn to block. But my point is, even if we get Multiverse for free, we'll still have to pay 1 for Portal anyway. Maybe it's okay. We're gonna grind anyway. I think we can bin a land here. We might need land. All right, let's bin the Portal. I've decided we're gonna bin the Portal. All right, we could grind this turn. Take 9, even more with Adeline, even though we don't have a guaranteed sweep. Because it goes to the graveyard anyway. Yeah, so I think you just cycle Sekenza in here, and then go land Awakening next turn. Hope it's enough. Sigarda, +1, all right. Make some blockers. Chump 5, chump 4, only take 3 this turn. Down to 11. Land. Abuelo. X equals 0. And get back the Portal. Alright, let's see who you pick. Who's sticking around? Flyer's okay, Thalia's good. I think they're trying to figure out Malira shenanigans, doesn't really matter though. Okay, Flyer sticks around. Let's see if they have Brutal Cathar. If not, we get back a blocker, but not for a Flyer. Maybe that's why they picked it. They do have the Cathar, which is annoying for sure. Down to 7. We need to quickly figure out an answer here. See if they have another creature. They do, comes out. Jace. So we have to Mending here. There's no other option. You could grind into Voltage Surge. That would actually work because we could get back the Portal. That might be the best play. It's the deepest dig. I think that is perhaps the only play here. Jace for 3 is similar. Yeah, I think it's grind. Look for Voltage Surge. Get back the Portal. This is our only hope. Everyone goes. We get 4 draws. It's low chance, but it is a way out. Nope, not it. So land Mending also doesn't get there. So that is game. We tried though. I mean, we looked for the 1 out. Lana Lana, that's not great either. So that's just game. All right, to the face. All right, we could probably scoop here. There's no reason to stick in this game anymore. I lose, it happens. Good game. On the draw, no red, but we have the Volt. I think you still keep this. It's a potentially, I don't know if they're dinos or not. There's the red land. I guess you can come out just in case we need you. We play a ramp creature, I think we zap that immediately. Is it dinos? What are we doing here? Tap lands for life gain. Ruby. Swift Spear. Whew, maybe you take the Ruby. I mean, both these things are bad for sure. If they play a 3-mana 4/4, that's a lot of damage. Maybe they're gimmicky. Pump the Swift Spear to the moon. All right, we'll take the Swift Spear. Hard to say. Okay, fast land, Volt. Working our way to Portal. Or we bin the Multiverse, get back to Multiverse, cast Portal for free is the correct sequence, as people have corrected me numerous times the last time I played this deck. Down to 16. Looking sus. Odor, Volt, and I guess we'll zap the Thrill Seeker. Maybe we'll wait to see if they have anything else to do. Halana and Elena. Let's see where they target first, I suppose. Ideally on the Thrill Seeker here. 2 combat. Great, I can zap you. You are zapped. Down to 15, Smith 0. Alright, 3 to the face. That's fine. Okay. We pitch the multiverse. There's the land, nice. Where land is good. Then we repair the multiverse. Autopay. And we cast Portal for free. For 0. And there go all your creatures. Okay, so they do still have hasty threats, potentially. So this is not the end of the game meter. There's a hasty threat. Just for 1, though. Halana and Elena. Seems good. And there's nothing else in the graveyard, so repair and recharge isn't useful. We can tunnel grind for 3. Then both. Ooh, a lot of land. And land on top. Excellent. Tunnel grind on top. Let's do it. We can cast it again. Still save the free cast, I think. Alright, here we go. 3 more cards. Voltage Surge, I guess, is okay here. Or we could Tunnel Grind again. This time for free again. I think if you just zap their creature, it's okay. I think that's enough. As unexciting as that turn is. Just keep them. Keep them at bay. Another Ruby. Scoop. Yeah. Tunnel Grind. That was a lot of land there, but yeah, easy mode. On the play. Totally keepable here. We got some removal. We got some ramp. We'll hold open Voltage Surge just in case we need it. Azorius. Okay. Fast land, do nothing. Oh, baby. Let's get rid of you immediately, please. I do not want to see more of that card. It's mid-0. Alright, that's part of the team. Repair and recharge. Now we just need a discard outlet. We don't have it yet. So do nothing flips here, which is good. And then we're all set up. We could lose this very turn. They could go 20-0. I don't think it's impossible. We'll dump the multiverse and then get it back next turn and then cast Portal for free from hand. All right, let's see that 20-0. They could also phase out their card to avoid the portal and win that way the next turn. Let's see how much pressure they can put on here. Just 6. Okay, down to 14. Awakening. No, I think you just repair and recharge here. Let's not let him zap our multiverse. Get you. Portal on top. Easy mode for 0. Again, they could phase out in response. Let's see if they have it. Oh, you got the phase out. All right, let's see. That's 8 damage now. Land on top. Okay. Voltage Surge on top. Gain a life. Could matter. Yeah, we'll take the action to clean the top of the deck. I don't know if we need Voltage Surge. We're going to cast Portal for free from our hand. It's almost impossible they don't pump this thing any further, but technically... I think we've been the Volt. Technically, Voltage Surge, sacking an artifact, could kill the Virtuoso. I just think it's very unlikely we actually get that. Let's see if we lose this turn. They had the slip out. And they could have slip out again, too. I mean, we'll go for it. We have to. Feels like we're dead if this doesn't resolve. Sack the Power Stone. It's 4 damage. They got 3 mana open and 2 cards. What do you got? Hexproof. Connive. Okay. Feeling like dead here. Angel Fire. So, what do they need? They need 8 power. Let's see if they can get it. I think they can, right? Monstrous Rage is just 2 by itself. That's 8. That's 9. Boo. Boo. Good game, I guess. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.